first Valentine's Day look. So we're gonna call this the Vixen dark eyed look. And I was gonna start off with the sweeter, softer pink version of it, but I'll do that one next. And I'm going out tonight, so I thought that I'd knock it out because I had to get all dolled up, so might as well film the video and get it up for you guys. I will warn you now, if you are new to my channel, I'm still learning. I'm not like a pro when it comes to smoking out eyes, making any dark eye tutorials. That is so not me. I don't think I've ever gone this dark in a tutorial. So bear with me. This is gonna get a little messy because I'm wearing a whole bunch of black shadow on my lids, but I'm gonna be buffing it all out and then we're gonna be wiping it out. But I think it's like that anytime you're using any dark colors or you're gonna be smoking anything out, you have to blend a lot and clean up a lot of stuff. This is more of a look for you to go out with the husband or the boyfriend, out to like a more fancier romantic kind of dinner, or if you guys are going out to a club or something. So this is more of that type of a look. I will have a lighter version that you can wear to work, to school, or just out if you're younger. Just keep in mind this is very dramatic, at least for me it is. I will have that sweeter, softer, light pink version up in about a week. Meanwhile, go ahead and stay tuned and watch how I came up with this dark-eyed Vixen look. First, I'm starting by priming my eyes. I'm going to be using my NYX Eyeshadow Primer. And I'm going to go ahead and prime from the lid all the way up to the brow bone to make sure everything's completely covered. Next, I'm just taking a jumbo pencil. You can use any black jumbo pencil. Go ahead and put this all over your lid. Don't go above the crease. Try to stay below it. Since we are going to be putting eyeshadow right over this, it does not have to be perfect, but just make sure that you get the whole bottom lid area all colored in. Then I'm just taking my finger here and I'm just going to gently just blend it all throughout the lid just to kind of give it a softer look. Next, I'm just taking a fluffy brush along with my Sunny Bronzer and I'm just going to blend this into the crease. Remember, this does not have to be perfect. This is just to wash out the colors. They're going to be transitioning from one color to the other, so this does not have to be perfect. Then I'm taking this NYX eyeshadow. This is one of their new ones. It's in the color Hot Black. You can take any matte. Make sure it's a matte shadow, no glitter, just completely matte. So take any matte shadow and just place this all over the lid. Just pat it in. As you can see, it looks extremely dark and dramatic. But don't worry, we're going to soften that up here. We're taking the Naked palette and we're going to be using the color Foxy, which is a kind of like a yellowish toned eyeshadow, along with a Sedona Lace EB09, and I'm just going to be using this to blend that crease out so it's not as harsh. And I'm using this beige color because the highlighter we're going to be using is kind of like a champagne yellow color. So we're just going to blend that out back and forth in like little rainbow motions and just blend to your liking. Once you're done, go ahead and take a Q-tip or a makeup towel and clean this up. You can round it off or make it straight like I kind of did right there. Then I'm just taking that fluffy brush again with no additional shadow on it, just to blend out the top where that line is, just to make sure everything is blended in perfectly with no harsh line. Next, I'm taking this dual fiber brush along with my Physician Formula shimmer strip in the color Riviera strip, and I'm just going to be applying this from the inner corner to kind of like out all the way to the other corner of the eye. You can go ahead and darken this as much as you want. I went through it maybe 5 or 6 times, but it's totally up to your liking. If you like it brighter, then just do it a couple more times. And this is more of like a yellow pearled highlighter, which I am totally obsessed with. Then next, I'm taking a Clean Sigma Blending E25, and I'm just going to blend out or buff out any lines that are at the top of that crease right below my brow bone. Then I'm taking my Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua foundation, which is a sheer to light coverage foundation, and I'm just going to dot it all over my face, and then I'm going to be using the Beauty Blender to blend it in because it gives you more of a natural kind of like airbrushed look. Then of course, I'm taking my Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer, and I'm going to conceal quite a bit today, so I'm just going to start underneath the eye all the way out towards kind of like going towards my ear, and then I'm just going to be blending this with my finger to make sure that I get underneath my eye because the Beauty Blender does not fit there sometimes. But of course, I'm going to be taking the Beauty Blender just to make sure that if I left any lines with my fingers, that this takes care of it and blends it in perfectly and seamless because we want a flawless look. Next, I'm taking a tapered blending brush. I believe this is my Sedona Lace 863 along with my Chocolate Soleil by Too Faced, and I'm just going to do a precise contour, and then I'm going to blend it out with this dual fiber brush because we do not want it to look too harsh now. Then I'm going to go ahead and take MAC's Melba with a Real Technique brush. I think this is the multitask brush. And I'm just going to be applying this on the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm just going to gently bring it towards the back to give it a more flushed, soft look. And of course, I always take a stipple brush in between different blushes or highlighters. I always stipple them through. Then I'm going to be taking Milani's Luminous, which has that little luminous effect, which I'm obsessed with. Highlighters and luminous effects, I'm totally obsessed with. So I'm just going to apply that on my cheeks. And then, of course, I'm going to buff that out to make sure that the whole blush thing is on point. Then I'm going to be taking this highlighter. It is called Stardust, I believe, by Sephora with my fan brush. And remember, everything will be listed down below. And I'm just going to put this on my cheekbones. Then I'm going to run it down the bridge of my nose. And then, of course, I'm going to be applying this on my Cupid's bow as well. And then, of course, I always stipple after I highlight as well. Then I'm taking some mascara. I've already applied false lashes. Woohoo for false lashes. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply a little mascara on the bottom and upper lash. And then I'm setting everything with my model in a bottle to make sure that that makeup stays on all night. Then I'm just going to go take care of some hair and I'll be right back. Next, I'm taking a kohl liner. This is my Chanel one in black. And I'm just going to line my inner waterline. I do the top and bottom. Then using the same color that we used on our lid to highlight it, that pearly yellow color, I'm going to be applying it with a pencil brush on the inner tear duct of my eyes. You can leave this out or you can, go ahead and apply a little to your liking, but it just makes it pop a little more. So I just went ahead and applied it. Next, I'm taking this NYX Lip Primer, and I just went ahead and I primed my lips. I think this is supposed to soften your lips up to make sure that whatever you're going to be applying on your lips goes on and blends on perfectly. Then I'm just going to line my lips. I believe this is my NYX Nude liner. I wanted to stay nude with the lips because we do have very bold, dramatic eyes. Then next, I'm taking this Milani Nude lipstick. I believe this is Creamed and Nude or Nuded Cream or something like that, but I will have it listed down below. So I'm just going to gently apply this on my lips, and of course I have to top it off with my BUXOM White Russian. I am obsessed with this stuff. I put this over my lipsticks, over my anything pretty much. Even on bare lips, it looks amazingly gorgeous. So yes, we're topping off the lips with White Russian, and that is actually going to complete the makeup. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put on some Britney Spears Fantasy, and we are all set. Ready to go, ladies. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.